What up, y'all? Yeah, I'm streaming from my phone, dog. I want my stuff to go up there quick as possible now. I'm talking about the NBA, and I heard that Chris Paul that got traded to the Rockets. Now, when Chris Paul got traded, who got traded to the Clippers for Chris Paul doesn't really matter because Chris Paul is the star in this. To be honest with you, and yeah, man. I mean, how would he fare with James Harden? I want to know how would he fare with James Harden in Houston because I could see their styles collaborating real well. Now, is the Rockets a real threat in the West now? Is they a real threat to take down the Golden State Warriors? I don't think they enough to do it, but they might give them a run for their money now. Now Chris Paul is surrounded with a real star. He's surrounded by a real player in James Harden. Because I know the Clippers ain't trade James Harden. I mean, not the Clippers, but the Rockets. I know they weren't gonna do that. So now he's surrounded with a real, actual superstar. Blake Griffin. I mean, the Clippers. I felt bad for Chris Paul because he was on the Clippers for so long. Every year after year, either he gets injured in the playoffs and his body been turning on him for the past 3 seasons, or Blake Griffin always injured every year. Every year. He gets injured at the worst times. Every year. Every year he get hurt at the worst times of the season. That's a fact. Like this dude be like, oh my shoulder, I'm out for 8 months. Oh my foot, I'm out for 8 months. Oh my fingernail, I'm out for 10 months. Oh, I looked at the wrong girl. I'm out for 3 years. Man, you can't keep doing that, man. So him with James Harden, I think they'll work. Because the Rockets really don't have no superstars for real, but James Harden. And Chris Paul, I guess you could still consider him a superstar, even though I still think he's a top 5 point guard in the NBA. Actually, top 3 point guard in the NBA, to be honest with you. Top 3 for sure. Because he might not put up a billion points like Westbrook or Curry, but he's very, I say his game is more of a true point guard-esque type of play. He distributes the ball. He make plays. He can shoot the ball too. So him and James Harden, I think they'll make something work in Houston. But then again, I seen 2 superstars before that went to get that was on the same team and didn't mesh well. So we'll find out about that. Now, far as I don't know, man, who the hell gonna take down this damn team, man? Who really gonna take down the Golden State Warriors, man? Like seriously, who really gonna take them down? For real. Um, I just don't see it. Was the Spurs a better option for Chris Paul? I don't know. I don't think so in the long haul because Greg Popovich on his last, to be honest with you. He not saying nothing about retirement, but he's on his last. You ain't fooling me. He on his last, man. Um, what's the name is retired? Manu Ginobili retired. Tony Parker look like he about to retire. You got because he about 36, 37 years old now. Or whatever how old he is. He's something like that. Then you got LaMarcus Aldridge. He not gonna never win you a championship, man. Just get it over with, man. He's not gonna win you a damn ring. He ain't the kind of player that wins you a ring. He don't seem like it. You can't win with him. Now you might win. You might win some games like the amount of games the Spurs won. You might win 60 games and shit, 50, 60 games. But in reality, there's no team in the West that's really a threat to the Warriors. I think the West is just as weak as the East, in my opinion. I don't care what nobody say. It is. But with that being said, speaking of the East, now KCP, now he haven't been signed by the Pistons yet. Now I know people not thinking about this, but this is a legitimate question. Will he go to the Cavaliers? No, I'm not trying to be funny about it. I'm dead serious about this right here. Will he go to the Cavs though? Seriously. because him and LeBron is cool as hell. So it's a real question though. I'm really concerned as a Piston fan. I'm really concerned, man. It's bothering me right now though. Him going to the damn Cavs because he want to win. I know he want to win. Look how he plays. He was voted second All NBA defensive team this year. Even though I thought he should have got first, but you know how it is when it comes to Detroit and all this shit. Every fucking body want to hate on Detroit and all this shit. You know how that shit go. But this dude defense is a beast. I mean, on defense he a beast. Now offensively he's a volume shooter. Now this is where Luke Kennard comes in. Why would the Pistons draft a shooting guard in the first round this year if they didn't have hopes of him potentially becoming a starter for the team just in case KCP leaving? Because trust me, they didn't get Luke Kennard for no reason. They didn't just get a shooting guard just to get a shooting guard. They got a shooting guard for security reasons, for KCP reasons, like for real. So I don't know, man. It sound like a police car, but yeah, or a fire truck. It's one of the two, but yeah, I don't know, man. It's a real question though. Will KCP go to the Cavs? Him and LeBron is friends, and you know LeBron trying to get everybody that he know on his team, and shoot, I'm just scared about that. I don't want him going to the Cavs and then he end up busting our ass and shit. I don't want to see that. So Casey. Oh, let me read y'all questions. KCP wouldn't fit in Cleveland's system. How would you know that? How would you know if he wouldn't fit in Cleveland's system? I wanted you to tell me how, because I think he would though. If J.R. Smith can fit, why wouldn't KCP fit? And KCP is a better player than J.R. Smith, if you ask me. J.R. Smith, he could shoot, but he's a volume shooter. But he could shoot though. But he a volume shooter though. Like I said twice in a row. You know what I mean when I say he a volume shooter though. You know exactly what I mean though. He a volume shooter. Then you got Luke. Like I said, you got Luke Kennard. Why would the Pistons draft him? Now, of course, he's a rookie, and of course, he might not get clocked because Stan Van Gundy is a dummy. So, Stan Van Dummy, you know, I will believe it when I see it when he says he gonna play more of his rotation, because he'll say one thing and do another. That's what SVG does. He does that all the time. He'll say one thing and do another. He been doing it for the past 3 or 4 years. Remember when he said he wanted to go trade Brandon Jennings and he traded him? Remember that shit? Remember that just last year he was supposed to play Henry Ellison. He didn't really play him until the season was out of reach. I mean, come on. He was our first round pick in the 18 pick. So, and this year, Luke Kennard is our 12th pick. I think he could be successful though. It's a concern though. I'm just saying, it's a real concern. The Cavs don't have any cap room. Exactly, they'll make something happen, man. Somebody will get traded or something. They will make something work. Trust me. Dan Gilbert will pull some strings for KCP to come into town. He will try. He will at least try. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? If it means for him to win the championship. So, yeah, man, that's basically what I got to say, though. Why would the Pistons get a shooting guard in the first round if they ain't had thoughts of KCP possibly leaving? You know what I mean? And plus, the Pistons need shooters. So, looking at the Luke Kennard pick, it's a good fit for us. But I don't know if he's going to be a starter quality type of shooting guard. We'll have to wait and see about that. So, yeah, man. That's all I have to say, though, too much. That's all I had to say so much in this video, though. I ain't got too much to say about this. It's just a quick live stream, though. What are those Steel Blitz? What up, though? Still Blitz. And yeah, that's it though. I'm out here.